mo muna yung voice ngayon. 1 hour lang.
Okay. We're live.
Hi everyone, good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Good morning
morning.
everyone. Good morning world. We're so excited about this episode because for the past episodes we've been discussing very important topics, right? We've been
Yes.
discussing about personal finance. Yesterday it was a powerful interview. The other day we talked about mindfulness. The other day we talked about fitness, routines you can do at home so that you can really pump up your immune system. And the other day, the first day, we talked about mental health. Today, we will talk about how can we build our immune system? How can we supercharge it that we will be resistant to virus? Our first line of defense is our health. And it's important now that we get to truly improve our state so that we, not only individually, but us as a society, we could now better have a defense against this virus. We are better than this virus. And it's important that we bring here to you guys experts and doctors that could provide powerful insights to help you design your nutrition, your diet, your food. And this is exciting because right now I don't want to think about what is the right nutrition strategy. I want to think about what are the exciting thing. What's the exciting thing about building your immune system? Because this actually prepares us even after COVID. We will now be better taking care of ourselves. And that's what I'm excited about. Correct, Shirley?
Yes, yes. And I think it's very important also since nasa bahay tayo. Syempre kung ano na lang yung nakikita natin ng mga pagkain dyan, nakaka-tempt kumain talaga ng mga junk foods or siguro pag mag-grocery ka, chocolates and those stuff. But I guess lahat tayo dyan guilty, no? Kasi wala naman talaga tayo ginagawa ngayon sa bahay kundi matulog at kumain. So
True.
I think this is a very timely discussion na kung ano man yung stock mo sa bahay ngayon, no, be it canned goods, noodles, siguro matatanong natin si doctor later kung ano yung pwede nating gawin for this to be more nutritious and maging healthy pa rin tayo at the same time.
That's true. Actually, what I like about our doctor, she's actually also a consultant of mine when it comes to health. What I like about her is that she approaches medicine, she approaches nutrition, not in the usual way. She actually is very critical when it comes to nutrition because she has a beautiful story behind her before becoming the doctor that she is now. She actually went through some illness that made her rethink how nutrition, how curing needs to be done. And that's what I'm excited about this episode is because she's going to give us not the usual tips like, okay, build up your immune system, eat all of the greens, eat all of this. I know she's going to give us powerful insights that our viewers who are watching this, wherever they're at their home, I know that everyone is at home and taking care of themselves. Yeah. She'll be able to do that. So let me introduce her. Okay, so this afternoon or this morning, we'll be having a doctor who is focusing, or her expertise is more on integrative medicine and functional medicine. She's a graduate of St. Luke's College of Medicine. She's a general practitioner working as a resident doctor in various hospitals here at the south of the Philippines. Due to her personal health journey, she has discovered the root of integrative medicine. And she has completed nutrigenomics trainings from Fit Genes Australia, functional medicine from Institute of Functional Medicine USA, chelation therapy and intravenous nutrition, lymphatic drainage therapy, and prolozone therapy. Wow, she's really a learner, no? I think that's one of her strengths. She wants to know and dig deeper. She is now the first integrative medicine practitioner here in our region, here in the south of the Philippines. And she already established her clinics in Jensen and Coronadal, the Integra Detox and Wellness Clinic. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our doctor. The doctor is in, everyone. Yeah. Dr. Christianne Mae Magdael.
Hi. Hi, Ralph. Hi, Shirley. Thank you for having me. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Doc. How are you? How are you feeling today?
I'm great, Ralph. Very excited for this episode today. I'm excited to impart my wisdom and everything that I've learned in my practice.
That's what I'm excited about because I can't wait to listen and learn from you.
Yes.
And siguro,
Yes.
Ralph, let me take this opportunity to thank
Sure.
si Dr. Christian for, giving us time, especially that in this time of crisis, alam naman natin that all these frontliners are really busy, but she gave us her time now to educate people. Actually, hindi naman lahat din is talagang kailangan nandun sa front, no, doing their stuff, but we have also like, ito yung tinatawag natin mga backliners who are giving information to also fight for the virus, for this COVID-19. So, Doc, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for giving us time today.
It's my pleasure, Shirley. Being a doctor, it's our advocacy to educate people, not only in our clinics, but also anywhere that we're at. So since we are facing a pandemic now, it's very important that we impart the proper knowledge there to people para alam natin how to fight off this pandemic.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Yes, go ahead, Shirley.
Yeah, siguro Doc, maybe you can run us through kung ano ba talaga tong si COVID. Kasi for sure, para ma-fight natin tong virus na to, we really have to know sino ba talaga yung totoong kalaban natin and ano yung mga dapat natin gawin to fight this off.
Yes, Shirley. So as everyone knows, no, ang ating kalaban ngayon ay isang virus. It is coronavirus or COVID-19. Yun ang pangalan ni WHO sa kanya. Isa siya sa mga viruses from a coronavirus family. So, etong coronavirus family, there are large viruses na maraming mga different illnesses ang dala nila. The symptoms such as very mild respiratory symptoms, merong mga pagtatae, lagnat, masama ang katawan, hanggang sa severe respiratory diseases. So, itong si COVID-19, hindi lang siya yung unang coronavirus who had an epidemic sa ating history. So, we had 3 different coronaviruses in history na nagkaroon talaga ng problem globally. So, first, in 2002, meron tayong SARS-CoV na galing din sa China. Ito ay nanggagaling sa coronavirus from civet cat kasi kumakain sila ng civet cat and yung civet cat before they had the virus then and then same with different symptoms ngayon ni COVID-19 meron siyang respiratory, meron siyang pagtatae, tapos severely meron siyang severe acute respiratory distress syndrome hanggang sa iba death, no? Meron siyang fatality na around mga nasa ang fatality niya I think it's around mga nasa less than 30% ganon. Pero hindi siya ganun ka
Delikado.
infectious
Okay.
compared to compared to COVID ngayon kasi mga nasa ilang libo lang ang hindi umabot sa more than 10,000 ang merong recorded cases ni SARS-CoV. And then 1 year siya bago na control bago nawala. In 2012, meron lumabas sa Middle East naman, ang tawag is MERS-CoV, the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome. Galing din naman ito sa camel, no? So yung virus tumubo sa camel, nahawaan yung tao, and then nagkaroon ng respiratory symptoms. Pero madali lang din nilang napuksa. Less than 10,000 lang din ang kanyang nahawaan, pero the fatality rate is a little low lang din, no? Less than 10%. Ngayon, si coronavirus, si COVID-19, in 3 months time, ang dami na natin. Surely, more than, I think, umabot na ng almost 500,000 or lagpas ng 500,000 to this date. And then, yung fatality rate niya nasa 3.9%, ganon.
Wow.
Mababa lang yung fatality rate niya. Unfortunately, mas madali siyang makahawa sa mga tao. That's why mas ngayon, it's a global pandemic na, no? In the Philippines ngayon, as of yesterday, meron na tayong 2,084 na confirmed cases ng COVID sa Pilipinas.
Wow.
And as of, yes, oo.
Pero Doc, to cut you lang, no? Etong mga SARS-CoV, MERS-CoV, and then itong si coronavirus, COVID-19, they're all in the same parang virus, family of the viruses.
Yes, same lang sila ng family of viruses. Kaya almost the same symptoms sila. However, iba-iba kasi yung genetic material nila sa loob, iba-iba din yung receptors na pag pumasok sila sa katawan ng tao, iba-iba yung dinidikitan nila na receptors. So, kaya hindi masyadong infectious yung before. Ngayon kasi, yung dinidikitan na receptor ni COVID-19 is ACE2 receptor, which is marami siya sa lungs, sa kidneys, sa pancreas, no? Which is also mataas na receptor sa mga hypertensive, diabetic, kaya maraming naaapektuhan na hypertensive and
Organs.
diabetic kasi yung receptor na yun, marami sila, mas madaling kumapit sa kanila. Maliban sa mababa yung immune system.
So, Doc, when you said kanina, people who have these conditions, diabetes and
Yes,
autoimmune
hypertension.
disorder, hypertension, what else pa ba for people who are more prone to really getting infected by this virus?
Mostly, lahat talaga ng merong comorbidities or may mga iba-ibang sakit na chronic disease kasi sila din yung mababa yung immune system. Hindi optimum yung health nila. And of course, our elderly. Kasi yun, talagang aging na
Times.
population, mababa immune system, hindi na optimum yung mga cellular health nila. So, kaya mas madali silang kapitan. So, we have
Like by the reports in Italy, the elderly, if there's information we got there, is that the elderly talaga are the most affected there.
Yes, they are. Oo. And then in the Philippines, makikita mo kasi si DOH, they've listed different na mga COVID positive deaths, no? So mostly ang deaths na to are mga nasa 50s to 80s. Pero merong mga paminsan-minsan na 30s, 40s, pero these are all patients na merong cancer, merong
diabetes,
multiple diseases, kidney disease, mababa talaga yung mga immune system. That's why mostly sila yung nagkaroon ng severe na symptoms which eventually led to death.
Okay, Doc, so I like that very much. Na naging clear tayo who are the people who must really distance themselves and really take care of themselves now because they're more prone. But also there are people my age who are millennials, who are parang medyo pa easy kasi sabi nila, I'm healthy naman. Tapos I think I'm going to the gym, I take care of myself, I'm not gonna be infected as others. Why is it important for people like me in this age segment to also take precautions and also take care of themselves?
Yes. Okay. Kasi ganito ang rationale niyan, Ralph. Based on sa South Korea, ang dami nilang kaso, di ba? And they have so many tests, no? Marami na silang mga tests na most of the people are there. Tinetest na nila even without symptoms. So compared to Italy, yung tinetest nila yung may symptoms nasa hospital, ganon. So the data that they had in South Korea compared to Italy, si Italy ang marami sa kanilang cases ay yung mga matatanda. Pero si South Korea, could you imagine, sa sobrang efficient nila mag-test ng mga citizens nila, they have gathered the data na most of the cases who are positive in COVID-19 are the age brackets of 20 to 29, which are all asymptomatic. So could you imagine that? Bata ka pa, okay lang, lalabas ako, hindi ako magsa-self-quarantine, kaya ng immune system ko to. Pero even if you don't get sick, the choices that you make could be the difference between life and death for someone else. So, ibig sabihin nito, ikaw okay, pero the other person that you've contracted could be the saving grace. Na sana hindi ka lumabas, pero since na-expose mo sila and you're a carrier, sila pa yung nag-agaw buhay.
That's why it's important nowadays not to think only of yourself.
Yes, that's true.
For us to really combat and really relieve what's happening, we have to think of ourselves as part of a bigger society where we can all be possible carriers.
Yeah.
We need to
Yes, that's
be
true, Ralph.
make, diba, make measures na not only to take care of ourselves but to take care of other people, to think of other
Mm-hmm.
people so that we can put a dot to this
Mm.
disease. So,
Yes.
And
go ahead,
yeah,
Shay.
and siguro if I may add, Doc, no, parang it's not true na those millennials or those in the healthy age, like the 20s, 30s, and 40s, are not going to be infected. Actually, we can be infected, but the symptoms
Yes.
will not that severe.
Yes, that's true. Or pwedeng hindi ka talaga nagka-develop ng symptoms but you're the carrier of the
Yes.
virus.
Oo. Kaya parang it's very also important to us nga, like what we said earlier, na talagang magstay at home and be cooperative to
Mm-hmm.
whatever government is asking us to do.
Yes. Yeah, that's the reason why, Shirley, Ralph, the government and the medical practitioners are calling for solidarity for the citizens in the Philippines. Kaya tayo pinag-quarantine. Kasi we wanted to flatten the curve. If you yes, if you've heard of what they're saying na flatten the curve, this is kasi parang if you get a graph, no, sa ngayon, sa sobrang infectious ni COVID, ah yung isang tao nakaka-infect ng apat, yung apat na tao nakaka-infect na another apat. So, ganun siya, bigla siya
Exponential.
magbaballoon up. So, yes. So, sa sobrang daming mga comorbidities ng mga tao ngayon, so marami tayong elderly, maraming mga susceptible sa COVID, sobrang daming kailangan ma-hospital. So, ang mangyayari ngayon, we have ilang limited number of beds lang, limited number of ICU beds, limited number of mechanical ventilators, and to think wala pa tayong talagang known therapy na proven na talagang nakakapuksa sa kanya. So that's
Right.
why the medical society and the government is implementing the quarantine and calling for the solidarity of the people to stay at home kasi hindi kakayanin ng ating medical institutions to control. That's what happened in Italy. Their first world country, pero nahirapan silang mag-control kahit ang dami nilang hospitals, sobrang na nila, high-tech na nila in terms of medical management, pero hindi pa rin nila kayang i-control yon at i-manage yon. So, this is good that we timely, no, yung government, lahat, nag-quarantine tayo just to flatten the curve, hindi lang masyadong tumaas yung mga So just to give leeway to our medical institutions na hindi nakayanin niya yung mga cases na magkaroon at pumasok sa
Another
mga
case study,
hospitals.
nito tama yan, Doc, no? Another case study is the United States, that they're also a
Yeah?
first world country and that they have a lot of capacity. However, right now,
Yes.
they're reaching more than 150,000 people who are now infected.
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
that's why
That's
it's important
true.
for us to flatten the curve. Kasi if we are going out and we do not do our part, then even a first world country nga cannot address this head on fast. How
Yes,
about
that's
us?
true.
Now we're a third world country and we don't have that much capacity. It might be
Mm-hmm.
really problematic in the near future. We're not talking about months. We're talking about days of possible
Yes, that's
bumping
It
of
will
true.
be very chaotic.
mass testing. No? So,
Mm-mm.
Doc, this is now important for us to realize what can we do? Kasi if there's one mentality we need to develop as the society is that we need to realize not not we cannot control what's happening outside of us. We cannot control the spread. I mean,
Yes,
outside of our
yes.
community, but we can do something about it in our home with
Yes,
ourselves. That's
yes.
why we're having this discussion, and I'm very fortunate. I'm so excited to learn from you. What can we do personally? We can improve our health. We can do exercises. But what can we do nutrition wise for us to improve our state of being?
Yes, okay. So, for nutrition, Ralph, no, hindi lang kasi mostly sasabihin natin before, okay, we eat a lot of vegetables, we eat a lot of fruits, ganun, no? Pero, ang nangyayari kasi nowadays, for those people na parang na-adopt natin yung Western diet na, no? Na even if we eat vegetables, we eat fruits, pero mostly are meat-based, and it's not only the meat that we eat, no, but it's how we prepare our food. So just so konting tweaks lang ng nutrition natin na while in quarantine could help us boost our immune system and at the same time decreases our risk of developing chronic disease. So ang gagawin natin first is for those na meat eaters talaga and ayaw kumain ng pure plant-based diet, we can actually do that, no? As long as yung other diseases na like for example, wala kang cancer, hindi ka na sa severe kidney failure or na heart disease, pwede tayong kumain ng meat if you don't want to remove meat in your diet, pero in a moderation lang. And then, sa tamang luto lang. So, for example, if you want to eat meat, you have to eat meat na hindi na siya deep fried. Okay?
Wow, that's important to
Yes.
know. That's interesting. Why was it important for you to lessen your meat intake? Again, a
Okay.
very fast answer.
You need to lessen your meat intake kasi one, if you eat too much saturated fat, which is the saturated fat from the meat that you get, pwede siyang mag-cause ng high cholesterol intake, inflammation, no, heart disease. So it also decreases your immune system. So mas susceptible ka sa COVID. So if you want to eat your meat in moderation lang, 2 to 3 times a week, pero hindi pwedeng deep fry. Kailangan boiled, pwedeng gisa-gisa, sahog-sahog, ganun lang. Pero deep fry would hindi na talaga kailangan. If you want to fry food, you also use the oil that you use is also important. Kailangan you have to use those oils na mataas ang smoking point. Ibig sabihin nakaka-tolerate ng heat. Kasi like for example, if you use an oil, vegetable oil na mababa yung smoking point, pag magprito ka nun, that's more than 200 degrees Celsius, yung oil na yon magko-convert to a compound which is cancer-causing. So, magiging, na naman siya, magko-cause siya ng inflammation sa katawan, magko-cause siya ng mababang immune system, magko-cause siya ng other disease. So, if you want to fry, use your coconut oil. Yes?
So I was about to ask, what kind of the oils is the Doc? Yung ideal na sinasabi parang high smoking, no?
Yeah, you can use canola and coconut oil for frying kasi it has a high smoking point. Pero between the two, coconut oil is better kasi mas marami siyang healthier benefits. But the healthiest oil that we can also take is the olive oil. Pero hindi mo pwedeng piprito si olive oil kasi mababa yung smoking point niya. So you can only use olive oil sa mga salads, mga ganon.
So you're saying earlier, Doc, I caught you you said na plant-based diet is much more important now to take. Why is it important for us to take plant-based diets, and what kind of food na in the plant-based kingdom should we eat?
Yes, okay. That's right, Ralph. No, actually, marami na nagiging aware and nagiging mindful ngayon to eat more plant-based kasi plant has more nutrient-dense siya na pagkain, which is enough for us to have a healthier body, no, and a healthier immune system. So, yung iba nagpa-plant-based, mostly they eat yung plant-based nga, pero like tocino, ang flavor, mga ganun-ganon. So these are all okay. Pero if you're gaining towards, to improve your immune system, to reverse your chronic diseases, you have to get the nutrient dense. So ibig sabihin, yung mga maraming nutrients. Yung mga greens, colored vegetables, nuts, healthy, yung mga healthy oils, plant-based oils, yun ang dapat mga kinakain rich in your diet.
Doc, can you give us ano ba yung mga common na green leafy vegetables na mataas yung, for the immune system, mataas yung nutrition value that we can eat to boost our immune system?
Okay. Ang pinaka common dito sa Pilipinas, we have malunggay, no? Malunggay has very marami siyang nutrients sa makukuha. It is also helpful in our immune system. Another one is yung hindi masyadong pinapansin but very important is the cabbage, Shirley. If you eat cabbage every day, it would help you enhance your immune system. Kasi cabbage has a lot of nutrients and one of it is the bioflavonoids na nagpo-fight off meron siyang antiviral property. So, you can
Wow.
eat cabbage raw, you can eat cabbage kasi 'di ba sabi mo merong mga delata yung binibigay. So
Yes.
you can put the delata and then put a lot of cabbage there. Pwedeng gisa, pwedeng sa sabaw, pwedeng no? So you can eat cabbage, mga green leafy vegetables, malunggay, kangkong, ganon. And don't forget your colored or eat your rainbow, sinasabi nga nila, your colored vegetables. Yung mga tomato, carrots, sweet potato, bell pepper. Bell pepper is very important. Lalo na if you eat it raw or half-cooked, masyado siyang beneficial in our immune system. Then eat your nuts, and then healthy oils,
Okay.
avocado, marami tayong avocado dyan. And then also, mga fruits, citrusy fruits, and berries.
Doc, meron tayong question dito, no?
Yes.
From our viewer, from Jessie Ryan Brower.
Mm-hmm.
Nagtatanong siya, does malunggay help boost immune system? Because I'm taking 1 top powder daily.
Okay. It helps boost immune system, pero hindi lang siya yung kailangan mo. So, meron tayong nutrients kasi talaga na could really helps with the immune system. So, kailangan yung mga pagkain na rich ng ganong nutrients should be the one that mostly yun ang kinakain mo. So, yes, malunggay helps. It's very healthy. Ang dami nating nutrients, Pero it should be, hindi siya taken na yun lang yung babasehan mo na, okay, kumakain, umiinom ako ng malunggay capsule, enough na sa akin. Actually, meron yan siyang ranking, hierarchy ng mga nutrients, which is evidence-based. So, yun ang ating binabasehan ngayon na dapat yung nutrients na yun should be rich sa katawan mo.
Okay, Doc, you also said before na kailangan nating i-supercharge, i-strengthen pa yung ating vitamin C intake. Why?
Okay. So, actually, Ralph, we have a lot of nutrients, key nutrients na involves in immune system as antibacterial and antiviral properties. So, eto yung vitamin C, we have zinc, we have vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin E, and selenium. So, yun sila, yung mga mostly mataas, meron talagang evidence na nag-cause ng immune system enhancement. So, it's a matter of, ang problema naman nito is it's a matter of the right dose that you take. So, sasabihin nila, okay, I'm taking vitamin C, pero kung what's the right dose that you're taking, para masabi mo, it has a therapeutic effect to enhance your immune system. So, doon nagmamatter.
So, Doc, what is the right dose of vitamin C, especially during COVID?
Okay. So actually, vitamin C ngayon, Ralph, it's been done, no? The China and Japan and the US are doing it now. They're giving IV vitamin C to patients for prevention and to
IV, Doc, meaning tinuturok siya sa ugat natin.
Yes, tinuturok natin sa ugat. They do this for prevention, to decrease the symptoms na kung meron ng COVID positive, and to prevent yung mga moderate to severe na mga COVID ngayon. They give this para ma-decrease yung complication and decrease chances of death. So may studies na rin ngayon in China giving very high dose vitamin C. So for those fortunate enough na merong mga integrative doctors or medical doctors who are giving immune boost na IV vitamin C, I suggest you get them kasi there's a therapeutic dose for vitamin C to work as immune system boosting. So yung oral kasi, it's okay to take vitamin C orally, pero masyadong mataas yung dose na kailangan natin. Sometimes it would cause diarrhea pag sobrang taas. So, I would suggest na ang iinumin nila is etong dose na to, and then take another one or two other supplements na nag-enhance ng immune system. Kasi vitamin C oral is not enough na iti-take mo for your immune system boosting.
Okay, this is
So,
especially sa mga frontliners, Doc, or for people who are always somehow exposed to the public because they need to.
yes,
They need
that's
talaga,
true.
they think talaga to have a stronger, they need to take in more vitamin C.
Yes,
And
that's
according to
true.
you said, turok or
Yes,
intravenous more
yes,
effective delivery
yes,
system.
yes.
Okay, I like that. I like that
Mhm.
tip. What else pa, Doc? Ano pa other than vitamin C?
Okay. So next in line that I would give is zinc, no? Zinc sulfate. Actually, ito yung hindi masyadong pinapansin kasi ang zinc binibigay lang sa mga bata pag nagtatae, no? And after hospitalization, binibigay lang yung zinc pag nagtatae, ganon. Mostly ganon Pero zinc is very important in immune system enhancement. At saka it also helps in improvement of wound healing. Same sila ni vitamin C. And then, as you can see, isang symptoms sa COVID ngayon is loss of smell. Okay, isang symptom yan siya. And although wala pang...
Nawala na ako ng smell ngayon, Doc. Baka may...
Then, naparaming na. Wala rin ako kanina, Doc.
So,
actually, bawat sakit na katawan ko, sabi ko baka COVID na to. Pero, zinc helps for you to improve your sense of smelling.
Yes, okay. So actually, if you have sense of smell, baka naman kasi hindi COVID talaga yan. Baka naman it is nutritional deficiency. Zinc deficiency causes lack of sense of smell, sense of taste, meron din siyang skin and hair problems. So, very important si zinc to take kasi minsan hindi enough ang therapeutic dose to get it from the food. No? So, you have to supplement zinc, lalo na ngayon, to boost your immune system.
Okay, got it. What else pa?
Then the third one that I would give is vitamin D or the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin D, vitamin D3 is very important kasi siya yung isa sa mga nag-i-improve ng immune system and mostly deficient siya lalo na pag merong mga chronic disease, hypertension, diabetes, cancer, mga ganon, no? So, sa atin, supposed to be, dapat hindi tayo deficient sa vitamin D kasi ang init dito sa Pilipinas. Okay? Unfortunately, most of us, hindi na tayo lumalabas kasi naka-aircon na tayo, nag-Netflix, nagsa-cellphone, gadgets, no? Hindi na lumalabas sa morning, hindi na lalo na sa lunchtime kasi ang init dito sa Jensen. No?
Yes. You've mentioned about the vitamin D. What is the best time for us to go outside and get this vitamin D from the sunshine?
Okay. So best would be 6 to 8 kasi hindi pa masyadong harsh sa ating
Okay, labas-labas na Shirley ha, punta na sa daan. Vitamin D. Okay, coming to me.
Pero social distancing pa rin, Ralph.
Social distancing, like, no, hindi pwede 6 feet lang dapat ang layo. Okay, sige, got that.
Dapat yung beneficial for us to get the vitamin D. Is it 2 hours, 30 minutes, 15 minutes?
1 minute.
Oh my God!
30 minutes to an hour would be beneficial to get a vitamin D3 from the sun, no? Pero ang problem natin, it's not only that enough nga tayo ng vitamin D, enough nga tayo ng sun, pero minsan we have the receptors in our skin na na-absorb niya yung sunlight and nako-convert niya yung vitamin D. Minsan, mostly ang Filipino genetics natin, hindi niya nako-convert yung sunlight into the vitamin D3 that's needed inside our cells. That's why we need to
Okay.
take vitamin D3 in supplement also.
Doc, hindi, medyo nababawasan po yung volume ninyo. Baka po meron pong
Mahumi na ba? Sorry.
baka yung microphone.
I'll see. I'll check.
Is it the same thing with you, Shirley?
Yeah, oo. Kaya nag-headset ako. Baka kakawas.
Humi na
Computer
ba?
lang.
Sorry. Okay, I'll check. How about that?
Sige. Ito lang, Doc. Fix nyo po muna. I-speaker view mo muna, Shirley. Let's discuss for 1 minute. So,
Yeah.
Shirley, grabe, ang dami kong natutunan, no? When it comes to specific supplements that we need to really focus on na i-intake during this season. She said vitamin C and overdosing with vitamin C. Not overdosing. Is really good. And what else did she say? Vitamin D.
Yeah.
Zinc. How about now? Okay na? Well,
Ayan, better.
okay.
Nag-a-adlib na kami. Alam naman, nag-a-adlib na parang fill-in. Ano po itong sinabi niya?
We're live.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Doc, okay na. Okay na po
Yeah,
yung...
Kaya yung pinaka nagustuhan ko yung sinabi ni Doc, no, na parang there are a lot of things pala na pwede nating gawin to boost our immune system. Hindi kailangan
Yes.
na mayaman ka, hindi mo kailangan bilhin.
Hindi.
Imagine the nature. Magtanim ka lang ng malunggay sa backyard mo or kahit sa paso. You can
Repolyo.
still repolyo, the cabbage. So those things, especially the vitamin D, ang effort lang talaga, kailangan mo lang talagang gumising ng maaga for you to
That's-
get that vitamin D. Yes,
Yes,
na rin ng
that's
exercise, di ba? The form
Yes,
of
that's
exercise.
Mm-mm.
So, Shirley, may sinabi ka earlier when it comes to magkano ba? Is it really for the for the rich
For the
people
rich
to
lang.
afford a stronger immune system? Correct ba, Shirley?
Yes, oo.
Bakit? Why is that your question?
Kasi Doc, parang 'di ba it's a myth na, well, for me it's a myth, no, na parang common kasi na tingin ng mga tao or ng masa is yung mga nutritious food are only for the rich people kasi sila lang yung pwedeng makabili ng mga plant-based food. Kasi we all know naman like olive oil, hindi naman talaga siya yung mura, 'di ba?
Yes.
Kaya yung ibang mga tao, syempre, definitely hindi na nila talaga parang dinidisregard nila yung the nutrients that they can get kasi they are considering the factor of the budget. And then siguro din kasi ngayon, parang nagiging malaking factor din, Doc, na katulad yung binibigay na ayuda, be it in the government or private sector, it's always delata. So, in the long run, kung halimbawa 1 month tayo na ganito, what would be the effect in terms of nutrition dun sa mga tao na ang kinakain lang nila, it's really more of the canned goods kasi yun lang yung kaya ng budget nila. I'm sure magkakaroon din ng nutrients imbalance din sa katawan nila. So, hindi man sila magkaroon ng sakit sa COVID, baka probably tirahin naman yung kidney nila.
Malnutrition.
Oo, or malnutrition kasi hindi siya balance. So, maybe you can give us some tips siguro, Doc. One is for the masa, kung ano yung pwede nilang gawin. Like you've mentioned kanina, sardinas, lagyan mo ng cabbage or repolyo, then pwede na siya maging nutritious food. At the same time, siguro, we can use this platform, Ralph, no, to tell people na yung mga nasa private sector, siguro yung mga gustong magbigay talaga ng relief, na instead of canned goods, Doc, ano yung pwede nating ibigay na nutritious din. Especially na tumutulong naman sila. Sana yung pangtawid gutom na ibibigay natin doon sa mga tao could be also nutritious. So, is it possible ba, Doc? Yun.
Yes, of course, Shirley, no? It's possible. Kasi marami naman tayong pwedeng maibigay na nutritious, no? Na may nakikita naman ako sa Facebook na nagbibigay ng relief. Instead of delata, ang binibigay nila are those gulay, no? Yung mga gulay na hindi masyadong nalalanta agad, no? So, and then this gulay, actually, hindi porket kulang ang budget, no? Hindi na pwedeng mag plant-based diet kasi you can eat pinakbet, you can eat lauoy. Hindi ko alam ano bang Tagalog sa lauoy. Ralph?
No, wait. No, I think it's the same.
Okay? So you can eat lauoy for just 100 pesos. You can feed how many people na in ano no. Uh ang kalabasa, the squash, you can make a squash soup. Pwede na yang maano sa whole family, lalagyan ng coconut milk, very nutritious na. Okay? So actually marami tayong pwedeng magawa sa sa plant-based natin na diet. So actually kung titingnan mo, this is mas mura siya kesa magdadalata, kesa kung gusto mo ng plant-based pero sasabihin mong ay mahal kasi plant-based, kasi yung mga plant-based nila are yung process na plant food, no? Yung mga very expensive nuts, very expensive oils, pero we have alternatives naman.
Yes. Ano na lang, mga salad-salad, lagyan mo ng suka. Actually, that's cheaper kind of salad, diba? Na mga murang dressing. Actually, I think it's a perfect time for you to become adventurous with your food. Tama ba ako,
Yes,
Doc?
that's true. And then
Oo.
ano din to, take the opportunity na since nasa bahay lang tayo, it's a good thing hindi tayo exposed sa mga restaurants, mga fast food
Mm.
kasi pwede tayong magluto sa bahay ngayon. This is
Yes.
just to give us time to heal our chan, no? To heal our gut
Dito.
na
Oh, interesting.
nakaka-relax from eating fast food, no? So, pero ang problema sa other since nasa quarantine nga, mostly nagpapa-deliver puro fast food, no? So yun ang problem yan. Take this opportunity to explore your palate, no? To reboot your gut na at least by ilang days na lang remaining for the quarantine, we have to go back to what our ancestors are doing before. Eat what they're eating, no? So yun kasi yung diet kasi nila before ang mas nutritious, mas nakakatulong, and at the same time it's beneficial in this time of pandemic kasi kailangan natin number one, our shield and our sword for COVID-19 and any other infectious disease is our immune system.
So, ngayon, Shirley, let's maghanap-hanap na tayo sa mga bakuran natin. Kasi, let's go back to the previous times. Let's
Yes.
look for
Yes, that's
gulay.
true.
Baka yung mga
Yan.
kapitbahay natin, meron din naman mga gulay sila, di ba? Na
Mm.
pwede. And also, we can make tanim na maraming people na who are looking into doing gardening in their farm.
Yes.
I saw
You
a lot
can
of
harvest
Facebook
Ako.
groups.
you can
So,
harvest your alugbate, you can harvest your in a few days lang. So ayun, you can take advantage of that. Also when you're doing that, you're doing an activity that would also boost your immune system, not only your food but also pag nag-garden ka, it helps you relax. It
yeah.
Yes, oo. So, siguro unplug ka muna for an hour or 2 hours a day. Lessen mo yung exposure mo sa gadgets and TV and Netflix, no? Just to do anything else other than the gadget. Kasi your body would thank you for that. Kasi ngayon ang na problema sa quarantine, nakaharap na tayo sa
Yes.
Netflix, sa gadget the whole time na nandito. So that's
Yes.
very bad for our health, Ralph. Kasi COVID would not end in one after matapos tong quarantine na to, no? Nandun pa rin siya. It's just a matter of our immune system. So unfortunately, mostly nakikita ko sa Facebook, nag-Netflix, kumakain ng dalata, ng mga ng
Yes.
mga fast food. So we should take this opportunity to recharge and reboot our body para makayanan natin i-fight off yung COVID.
Doc, may sinabi ka kanina, yung mga dilata kasi, I think it's a common staple because
Yeah.
right now we need to
Yes.
prepare for the worst
Yes.
in case magkaubusan.
Yes.
So ngayon, the easy to reach na mga food are dilata. Pero
Yes.
I remember earlier, natuwa naman ako na pwede rin palang i-enrich or i-improve yung mga dilata natin na food.
Yeah.
Adding mga
Mhm.
gulay, for example, sardinas, nagtagan mo ng gulay, tuna,
Yes.
like gulay, mechado, dagdagan mo pa ng peas.
Mm.
Kasi,
Kahit yung mga
diba?
corned beef, kahit yung mga corned beef nila, yung mga spam nila, yung mga beef loaf nila, they can enrich it. Pwede silang maglagyan ng gulay, pwede siyang instead of using the karne na pangsahog ng ng mga ginisa mo, ng mga you can explore. Pwede mo siyang gawing lumpia, pwede mo siyang isahog sa ginisa mo, no? Your your sardines you could pwede ka magbigay lagyan ng miswa with cabbage and pepper. So that's already healthy.
At siguro,
Nakakatuwa
Doc,
kung yan gawin
no,
natin.
one point din siguro kasi, Doc, kung bakit tayong mga Pinoy or yung masa talaga is nakadepende talaga dito sa mga canned goods kasi they are instant. Sila yung madaling
Yes.
i-prepare, sila yung wala masyadong hassle. But if you come to think of it, mas makakamura talaga tayo if we will invest for the food that we will gonna put into our mouth.
Yes, that's true.
Mas masarap siguro, Doc, na yung ilalagay natin sa bibig natin ay mga pagkain na nutritious rather than yung mga mapapait na mga gamot because we
Yes,
have
that's
this kind of
true.
virus and infections.
Yes, Shirley. Just to give you just to give you a parang kung ilalagay mo sa weighing scale, are you going to eat nutritious food na mag-i-invest ka ng a little of your time preparing it, tapos yung ayaw kumain, adjustment lang siya sa palate, versus kung magkasakit ka, you go to the hospital, you spend this much, you take in this much tapos hindi mo alam kung ano yung mangyayari kasi we don't know yet kung sino yung magsusurvive, sino yung magre-recover. So it's weighing the scale. So ngayon kasi it's a different scenario for all of us. This is our reality now. So kailangan we have to be aware and be mindful which way do we like to go eto ba sa nutritious and investing in our health, or we just want to be actively pag nandiyan na yung problema saka na lang tayo mag-work.
Active.
Diba?
So that's actually the challenge now too, Doc. Kasi marami of us are actually scared. They're actually taking extra precautions. They're actually, I do every day now. I'm trying to make it a routine talaga to really be more fit, to be more active. Tapos, we improve our food. However, there are a lot of people pa rin na matigas ang ulo. Na parang, tagal naman ng COVID na to, tagal naman itong quarantine na to. And they're actually not that proactive when it comes to taking care of themselves. And nasasad ako kasi ako talaga natatakot ako because may pangarap pa tayo sa buhay.
Yeah.
And really close to the virus. Kahit dito sa Jensen, mababa pa yung case or wala pang case at all na naka-record. Ako, it's only a matter of time. So, Doc, baka ikaw, coming from your experience, how do you really put people into their place and really get more proactive and more, really more much attuned in solving this, taking care of themselves for during these times?
Being a medical doctor for 8 years now, Ralph, no, isa yan sa dilemma namin as a practitioner. Kasi talagang even personally, meron talagang mga difficult patients, no? May mga difficult-headed talaga na mga tao. Personally, I had experience with my dad, no? He passed away because of complications of diabetes. He's a chain smoker, and he knows that smoking is bad for him. Pero after first and second heart attack niya, hindi pa rin siya nag-stop ng smoking. So hindi mo talaga ma-i-implement sa tao na you should do this kasi ganito ganyan. No it's their own self-discovery and their own perception. You'll just have to wait, Ralph, and then wait for them to come to you na okay, I wanted to change. I wanted to So just open you just have to open up to them na okay, hindi pwedeng ganito always. You have these options. Ito ang magiging sequelae ng ginagawa mo ngayon sa sarili mo. And then at the same time, if they want to reach out, then dun ka natutulong sa kanila. Pero you cannot actually impose them eh. You just have to educate and help them aware na meron silang options na ganito.
I like that kasi seeding lang. At least be the example
Yeah.
and then feed it into them. That's the best you can do. You can't really change
Yes.
people. You just have to be the
Mhm.
example.
Doc, siguro if I may add, from my experience kasi as a social worker before, no, parang yung napapansin ko talaga sa mga tao, pagka hindi kasi nila nakakonfront yung danger, hindi talaga
Yes.
sila magbabago. So
That's
like for
true.
example, di ba, like what happened to Yolanda, to Ondol,
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
sure yung mga taga Marikina ngayon, pag nakarinig na sila ng warning about the typhoon, right away, hindi
Mhm.
na sila kailangan
Yes.
sabihan ng gobyerno na, o sige, mag-force evacuation, they will evacuate themselves kasi they confronted their fear already. Nakita nila yung
Yes.
na mamamatay talaga sila. And I
Yeah.
think, ito siguro, no, kung meron na siguro maganda kay COVID is that pinapakita siguro ni COVID-19 na if you're not gonna take care of your body and your health per se, and if you will not, be open enough to care with other people, everybody could die. I
Yes,
just
yes.
hope na after this, we can be more proactive now on how we can, focus the people on how to take care of themselves. Kasi if not, look at what's happening now. I saw
Yeah.
nga talk sa Facebook na, hindi ko alam kung anong mga funeral homes yon na parang they were like, parang
Yeah.
putting banners na stay inside or stay at home.
Yeah.
So, feeling ko isa yun sa magandang factor na mangyari.
Yeah.
Takutin mo talaga yung mga tao dun sa
Mhm.
effect para makita nila kung gaano kalaki yung magnitude kapag hindi talaga sila sumunod. So,
Yes.
hopefully after this, no, ito yung awareness na kinate ni COVID, we can use this also na parang example
Mhm.
to tell people and to give information to the people na it can happen. Kasi like what you've said, there
Yeah.
are a lot of parang coronaviruses na happen
Mhm.
in the past. Hindi ko
Mhm.
alam kasing infectious ni COVID.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, just
Doc,
to
go ahead,
Just
go
to
ahead.
add on, Shirley, on that, no, another benefit of COVID awareness is mas nagiging, mas nagiging hygienic na tayo. Before, kasi ang dami natin mga infectious agents. We have sore eyes, we have measles, we have chickenpox, we have TB, no, na ang dami-daming cases for in the Philippines. Pero hindi pa rin tayo mas naging proactive in terms of our hygiene, hand washing, sanitizing, our cough etiquette, no? Pero ngayon na nandito may scare si COVID and masyado siyang nag-balloon up talaga yung ang awareness niya sa mga people, mas nagiging yung mga tao, self-conscious na with regards to their paglinis sa bahay, on how they approach to work, no? Paano sila kumain? They take supplements now for their immune system. And sana pati na rin yung mga chronic diseases or other diseases na kailangan ma-correct yung through diet and lifestyle should also be passed on na kasi alam nila if they have a disease, then mas susceptible sila sa sakit.
That's what I like about this. Though I really also feel bad about the negative turnout, but also I like also how this uh, uh, outbreak actually corrected a lot of our habits and improved us as well and made us more self-aware. And now we're more vigilant. We also now want to take care of ourselves more. We want to take care of our family more. We
Yeah,
now
that's true.
plan life more and how fleeting it actually is, and that's the gift if we look at the silver lining of all of this. What I like about this discussion, Doc, is that we gave them practical tips. What can you do? What kind of supplements you should really add? What kind of creative things we can do to really improve our health. Grabe, ang dami ko natutunan, Shirley.
Ako din. Thank you,
What
Doc.
will you do now after this? How will you improve our diet? Ikaw ba? For yourself, for your family?
Siguro ngayon ako, I'm more of the nutrition facts, no? Kasi parang, my biggest realization now, no, learning from Dr. Christian, it's really more of prevention is really better than cure.
True.
No, I would rather buy this stuff to protect my health of my family rather than being reactive and then send them to the hospital. Tapos, it's like parang more of a vaccine, Doc, no? Na parang mahal siya, kailangan mo na masaktan rather than yung anak mo mismo yung pupunta dun sa hospital, may oxygen, ang daming mga those.
Yeah, very difficult.
Oo, kaya parang you should be more proactive on our health. Kasi if you will not gonna start it with us, then how can we will help other people as well?
That's true.
That's true. And I heard niya a story na sakit talaga can wipe out all of your finances, can wipe out all of your
True.
assets in just a short time. And that happened to a lot of us, correct, Doc? No? So
Correct.
if you want not if you want that not to happen to your family and your loved ones, don't get sick. Build your immune system, take care of yourself, take care of other people as well. So ako, what I will apply, definitely I will be adding, I've been drinking vitamin C. I've been also building my habit of being more physically active. So those are the things that we can improve on. We're gonna add more. Definitely, I'm gonna tell Kay and fellow house members to now add more gulay to the food.
Health
Uh,
conscious.
Don't
some small
forget your don't forget your zinc and vitamin D3.
zinc and vitamin D3. Doc, thank you very much
Yes.
for joining us in this special episode. Ang dami ko natutunan and sobrang ang bilis, ang smooth lang nito, no? Natutuwa
Yes.
ako.
Very natural.
Sobrang actually very vague. Sobrang kulang yung time natin, but we can learn more about this through my Facebook page.
Yes. Last word, Doc, and then after that, tell us how can we contact you?
Okay. Yes. So, with this COVID-19 scare, no, kailangan mas nagiging self-aware na tayo, and we have to be educated kung ano ang gawin natin. Be mindful on what you should do at home and at work, no? If natapos na yung quarantine, alam na natin yung mga measures that we have to do. And at the same time, number one talaga is to build our immune system. Kahit COVID-19 or other infectious disease pa yan na haharap sa atin, we have to have a better immune system to fight off the disease. So eat your nutrient dense whole foods, no, and then take your supplements, especially the supplements that boost your immune system. If you can see a doctor who gives IV vitamin C, then that's the best thing that you can do for your immune system. Get some get some rest, good sleep, and then decrease your stress factors. Do the meditation and breathing exercises that you've learned from the previous episodes. For your mental health, you can, if you're disturbed now with the if you're having anxiety, then you can talk to someone or to a professional. Because if you're having mental health problem, it would also turn into a physical problem and decreases your immune system. So mas nagiging ano ka. Uh, for now, you can reach me through my Facebook page. We are launching it today, Living Well with Doc Chris. You can get health tips from there, evidence-based health tips and biohacking on how to improve your health and optimize your health. And then we are kung matapos yung quarantine, for those people who are in stock surgeon, I'm going to open a clinic in Marbel and in General Santos City. It's called Integra Detox and Wellness Clinic. So you'll learn more about that also in my Facebook page.
Okay, I'll endorse Doc Christian, kasi I actually had a session with her. I was she we had a
Vitality drip.
vitality drip session, and then after that talaga I really felt improvement on my mental state. I can think clearly, and also I felt na more confident because I feel healthier. Kasi after that talaga nag-improve talaga, parang gumaan. Sabi ko sana ganito lagi. So, diba?
I'm so happy to hear about that, Ralph.
Yes, Doc. So if ever you wanted to improve, no, you're doing everything that you can by becoming physically active, eating the right food. But if you wanted extra protection to take care of yourself, and if you wanted to discuss with someone who's actually very empathic and is really passionate, Doc Christian is very passionate about this craft, about this advocacy of really improving people's health, because all of this information is available. However, you cannot really find someone who's that passionate. Dr. Christian is the person to go. So wherever you are in the country or in the world, you can definitely contact Dr. Christian. She's on Facebook. We'll post that on in our page right after this episode. So that's it. Thank you very much, Doc.
Thank you so much,
Yes,
Doc.
thank
We've learned a lot
you.
from you, from your practical tips.
Yes.
Yes, thank you very much. And this has been a powerful and value pack.
Yeah.
Oh, dami ko natutunan. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us in this episode of Bold Moments. I hope that you will use what we learned this morning, this noon, so that you can really enrich your life. You can really improve your immune system. It's
Yeah.
not anymore an if statement. It's now a must that
Yeah.
you need to take care of yourself, because our first line of defense will always be our health.
Yeah.
And you need to do this not only for ourselves, but also for the people around you, your family. You have to flatten the curve. If you want to take care of yourself too, don't go outside much. Stay at home, especially while
Healthy.
doing the quarantine. Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yes, Shirley?
Ako ano lang, Ralph, one word, just be healthy, because the family needs you, the world needs you. So if you
Yes.
take care of yourself, then you can take care a lot of people. So please.
Yes, that's true. Wag tayong parang, yeah, I should, pero you don't really follow it, because what you cannot really share if you don't have that credibility with you. So,
Saka din, Ralph, parang yung be strong, parang I'm strong mantra na hindi ako tatablan yan. Di ba?
Mm.
there's no such thing as hindi ako tatablan yan. Lahat tayo human beings. We might get affected. Good positive point of view, but also take care of yourself. Like really
Yeah.
do that. It's a good thing to take care of ourselves. Thank you very much, everyone, and thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And see you again tomorrow for another episode of Bold Moments. Thank you, Doc Christian.
Yes. Stay safe, everyone. Live well.